Hello everyone and welcome back to Overwatch Talks. Today we're doing another coaching video on my competitive gameplay. I'm around 2400 or so. I don't remember which SR I'm at exactly here. But we are playing on Oasis and I am in the middle of the character selection screen, so we're going to see how this game goes. Okay, so I'm observing. I'm waiting. I'm waiting to see what our team will pick. Okay, at this point, Winston.
Imagination is the essence of discovery. A city run
So
by
let's see. I
scientists.
think I'll pull up the character menu. There we go. So, when I am waiting to see what they pick, the reason why I pick Winston is I see immediately Sombra and Pharah are chosen, which are both very flanky kind of characters. And then someone picked Diva, which is a dive tank. And then Lucia was chosen. So I immediately thought, we're following a theme here. I'll pick Winston. So I can work with them really well. And then Anna picks Anna because I'm Winston, I think. Two tanks, so it's a good choice of characters. Oh, I went. So let's back it up here. So we're engaging now. We're out of spawn. I see Sombra on the right here. She's kind of doing a little bit of flanky flank here. She hacked that health pack. And I'm waiting for the tanks to pass so I can hit the healers that follow in behind them. So I'm kind of waiting. I see the Reinhardt there. I'm waiting. I'm waiting. But then I see there's a Pharah hitting me, and I kind of notice that they've already reached the point here.
Pharah.
I spot Hanzo, and I immediately go for the dive, but at this point, I've taken too much damage from the Pharah and the Hanzo arrows at range. So I dive, I put the barrier down, splits me and the Diva apart. The Hanzo's here for my picking. And I fall short just barely. Hanzo's one hit. Now what I should have done is in this room here, I should have gone there and waited. But I figured that the tanks would go onto the point and the healers would follow after. Or the squishies would, should I say. But the Hanzo took a different route with the Diva and made it onto the point, and I didn't know, and that resulted in my death.
Once more unto the.
Okay, wow, I engage fast, don't I? Okay, so here we go. So I'm going to go around the left flank this time, sneaky deaky like, and I'm going to purvey. Here's the Reinhardt. I'm going to get some free damage off of him because the Diva's here with me. I'm looking around, there's the Pharah. She's a high priority target. But then I hear the Symmetra, she's next priority target. She's hitting Sombra. I get her. And see, notice the rapid change of targets I have here. Winston is all about knowing who to target and when. So, Reinhardt. Typically, Winston does not want to hit Reinhardt. But I know that he's being chased. So now it's a 2v1. Diva alone isn't able to take down Reinhardt. Look how low her health is. But with my help, the 2v1 succeeds. So now, we have man advantage. Immediately, I see spot Pharah. She's hitting someone. I'm going to disrupt her. Drop my barrier so she doesn't hit me. Immediately, Symmetra sounds. She's an expert because I know our Pharah is fighting their Pharah. As you can see, she won the fight. So my attention is now on Symmetra. Symmetra's down, and we win the team fight. That was nice cleanup. So instead of sitting here like a duck, I'm going to hide, wait for my targets to come out and start fighting, and while they're distracted, I'll pounce.
Charged.
I hear Diva on the right. That's not something I want to engage. But I know that possibly behind the diva is a healer. So I start to come around. There they are. Boom. 2 for 1 here, guys. I'm gonna help focus down the diva. Focus down this Pharah.
Can't take it. Fair.
See, I'm initially going to get her, but I didn't figure. But I figured it's gonna take her a while to build her mech back up, and she's more useful in mech than out. So when I come up to her, I turn around and I leave Diva out of mech. And I say to the team, let's leave Diva out of mech. But she got it faster than I thought she would.
You gotta sim something.
But it still doesn't matter. Because that was a battle. But equally bad was my forgetfulness that I was mistiming my barrier. Look at the cooldown of my barrier.
You gotta sim something.
5, 4, 3, 2, 1. I pressed the button, but it was... I didn't have my barrier. Ah, that is so upsetting. It just... I hit the button, but it wasn't ready yet. I hit it right when one... that was bad. That was a millisecond. See, just milliseconds can make the difference. Jesus. Okay, so it's a desperate situation.
My ultimate is ready.
See, my team is committed to this fight, so I jump in to try and help, but it didn't work out. So the way I see it was, I can jump in and die and spawn with everyone, or I can back off and join up with everyone. I probably should have backed off because I fed them ult, but at the same time, committing to your team fights with your team is the most important thing.
They have a shield generator.
So it was kind of like a win-win, just one was not as good as the other, slightly. Honestly, they're good. They're there. Our Lucio just
We just lost our Lucio.
fell off for some reason.
Yeah.
I think it was the Pharah boot. But because of that, we know, and I'm proud of my team for this, we all disengage until our Lucio respawns, which you don't often see in competitive, so I'm really proud of them. At least Lucio's fast.
I copy.
Can we get heals on Diva?
Converge on the objective.
Beacon in place.
So here we go. I'm coming down the back. I'm purveying the field. I don't see anyone out here in the open, so they're all fortified in here. But they're being drawn at. Sombra activates EMP. I'm gonna focus Symmetra. I'm not gonna focus Diva. I'm gonna ignore her. I'm gonna go for that Pharah in the fortification. I'm struggling to... I get a really weird nano, so I use it to take down Diva because I wanted to use it. Pretty much all the deadly enemies are gone. We didn't need any ults there. We would have just won with man advantage, honestly. We didn't need ults. We would have killed it regardless. And nano would have been good to initiate a fight where I dive their backline when they come in, but unfortunately we're not going to have that now.
I'm on fire.
I'm going to try to pick Hanzo. Give me some heals. So I see Hanzo's poking. And I know we just finished the team fight, so there's a possibility that they're still spawning. So I dive him, but immediately there's a Mercy here. And if you notice for a second you saw someone on the left, it's Roadhog. And I immediately know, get the hell out. It's Roadhog. Unfortunately... Oh, wow. He missed the shot, even though I'm a big fat
That's fair.
You see Pharah all on her own. This is easy pickings. I want that Mercy. Now what I should be doing, I don't know why I'm here, I guess the 2v1 is a good concept to follow up with. Diva and I are both fighting here. Yeah, Diva's fighting, so I'm helping Diva. But the problem is those dragons just came out from this area, so I should immediately be jumping in there to get him. But instead, I'm fighting a tank. And in the back you can hear, let's break it down.
You're powered up. Get in
There's another nano. I'm going to use it to take down Symmetra. But again, she's using it at the end of the team fight when we need it at the beginning. You know, we would have won this fight without it. But, I mean, it's overtime, so... This is fine, I guess. But still, not as efficient as I'd like it to be. So I'm going to go Winston again here. What's not, you know, if it's not broken, don't try to fix it. So...
You are right stuff.
So I'm about to dive point so I can get early spatial control, but then I see this, and I know any smart DPS will go up there on his own without communicating to the enemy team in solo queue that he's going to have high ground. So I'm going to bet on that. And I'm correct. There's a soldier with no healers or tanks. This diva without the DPS behind him and is getting hammered. I'm gonna dive that Mercy. Focusing Mercy.
Somebody, if I can
Taking
get
too much
Pharah,
damage,
please.
so I'm gonna retreat.
Yeah.
Thank you, Anna. For some reason, Anna's like hit me once to 89 and then watch. Miss. One hit. And then I get no more heals. Like, she's right there. Okay, she hits me again. Bam, dead. Now, I don't know why. What she should have done there. Notice this.
Pharah, please. Yeah.
I'm in trouble. I get really low. Drop my barrier. She hits me. Thank you, Anna. But then, she heals herself. Now, what a more skilled Anna would have done was, with my barrier here, she would have retreated behind the diva, around her, into my barrier, and thrown the grenade down on both of us, and then healed me to full. And then used my barrier to hide and heal the diva. But instead, she healed me, put herself in the corner, healed herself, diva got in the way of the shots, so she couldn't hit me, plus she's missing. And I die for it. And I don't want to jump to my Anna, because that would direct... all the fire that's being directed at me would be directed at her, theoretically, if I'm right next to her. So I just decided to die at the pretty much. What I could have done is I could have jumped back and retreated, but it leaves diva to fight 1v3. So it was a bad situation. I should have retreated.
We must focus our attack.
Sorry, I Winston, I have to do it.
Onward and upward.
But it's like I was expecting the Anna to heal me, so I didn't want to retreat. Like, I don't know. There's this bad Anna play there. So I jumped in. I realized, oh crap, my team is not on the point. I was not paying attention to our people in spawn. But I managed to make it out, thankfully, due to my character's
My
mobility.
EMP is charging.
That's better.
Come on.
I see a soldier. Everyone's distracted up top. Boom. Dive him. Put the barrier down. He put his heels down. So I decide to retreat now that Roadhog's arrived. But I just can't.
Walk it off.
I'm considering switching. But then I look at the enemy composition.
Further experimentation required.
Yeah, take out their shield.
And it's a Mercy, Symmetra, Soldier, Pharah, Diva. And it's perfect for Winston. It's just, so I'm wondering right now, why is it not working? Then I'd conclude that whenever Roadhog shows up on the scene, I got to get the hell out. He's being my counter. So I'm thinking about that right now.
This fair is so annoying.
So we've got one in spawn. Whoever that is out there fighting in enemy lines. I don't know who that is. That's a suitless diva. I see a Mercy. I'm gonna pick her off. But I'm faced against 4 people.
Winston, fall back.
He tells me to fall back, but I'm already
We
on
should
it.
all push, and I'll just pop my ult. You guys want to?
Yeah, I got my nano bits for Winston.
So thankfully they have the sense to group up and go in with ult.
Winston, you got your ult?
My ultimate is almost ready.
So I'm looking for a target. Soldiers in the back, diving their soldier. I get dived. Soldier barely kind of evades me. But I really want to complete this kill.
Anyone see his shield gen?
Pharah made the mistake of showing up as well.
Oh.
Symmetra's here.
Symmetra?
Boom. I'm gonna focus Diva with
You get
my
their
Diva. She ults, I put my
barriers
barrier
down.
down.
Winston, get up on their shield.
What did he say?
Oh.
Symmetra?
You get their
Barriers down?
Winston, get up on their shield.
I can't understand what he's saying.
His shield gen?
Focusing Pharah?
Oh.
Symmetra?
You get their
Barriers down?
Winston, get up on their shield.
Oh, shield gen. Okay. Yeah, I'm just deaf. Okay. So I didn't understand him in game, so I'm just doing my thing.
Everybody.
Oh, I missed some good gameplay here. So I jump and dive them,
everybody.
but Roadhog's here,
Oh,
but
yeah.
it's just too juicy, and then he ults me off.
Oh, baby, give it. There's one.
Now, if I had waited, notice this. They're behind the wall, but they're all grouped up for my damage to hit all at once. But I have no backup from them. My barrier's on cooldown, but it's just way too juicy. But what I should have done is waited for Roadhog to go through this gate, and then once he's through the gate, he's focusing on them. And while he's fighting them, I dive the soldier who's probably going to be shooting from back here, or I dive the Mercy that's following him behind. But instead, I dive all of them at once,
None of
with
everybody.
no resources in my pocket,
Oh,
no
yeah.
jump, no barrier, and I die.
Oh, baby, give it.
Big misplay on my part.
There's one.
Through the miracle.
Because of that, we lost the team fight, and we lost the whole game, or not the whole game, but the round. As a result of that round loss, Guwop wants to trade me for main tank position. Which I don't protest to. You know, if he wants to have a shot at main tank, then I'll let him try it. So then, look at what we're missing.
Soldier 76 reporting for duty.
We have 2 DPS, 2 healers, so I'll go Zarya.
I'll be right behind you, sir.
Yeah.
Group up here.
Together we are strong. 5.
I have to make the choice between Roadhog and Zarya. See, the thing is, Roadhog is good for picking off someone at the start of the battle and making it a 6v5. Whereas Zarya can barrier the Reinhardt when he goes aggro. And the Graviton is really strong here. And personally, I'm a better Zarya than I am a Roadhog skill-wise. So I go with that.
I'll be right behind you, sir.
And I also notice this. Pulse Bomb.
Soldier 76.
You have to think about ult
reporting
pairing. And Graviton is going to be way more useful than Roadhog for our Reinhardt and our Tracer's Pulse Bomb.
Group up here.
Together we are strong.
Because I also have to consider that Reinhardt has an Ana with him. Nano Rein is still really strong, and combined with Graviton, it can basically nuke them just as hard as Pulse Bomb can. So, synergy, guys. Work on synergy.
Group up with me. We all have our jobs to do.
I'm gonna get the high ground.
Good idea.
Hog up top.
Gotta focus the Pharah. Good job, Reinhardt.
Hog behind us.
Pharah escapes me. I'm gonna focus this Diva. Or not Diva, Zarya. That was a really clutch barrier. If I had been Roadhog, I guess if I had hooked him that would have saved him, but barriers like that can change games. So here I'm kind of just... Yeah, that's a problem. So, what I'm doing here is fine. Ward them off with damage. I've got 400 health, I've got a self barrier. I have sustainability. But the problem is, Ryan should be here with me too. But I am neglecting to wait for him. So I am throwing damage. But I get close. But the thing is see this Diva here? I know that Zarya's laser beam is a direct counter to her defense matrix. So it's basically free damage on her for me. So I start to zone in on her. But then I realize that there's a Mercy attached to her. But the Tracer's here now, and I want to protect her. So it's 2v1. Tracer backs off. I turn the corner. I see Soldier. I want to back him up. Like, as in push him back. Because my Tracer's right there. And he's going, if he rockets her, that's it. So I start to push him. He turns his attention to me. And look at this big fat hook that I had no idea was coming. Not to mention I've got Diva on my left shooting me. And boom. Now what I should have done is gotten back and just used my grenades. There was no need to get that close.
Maybe do. Sims up top.
This is called getting lost in the heat of the moment. Okay. So I get back on point. Reinhardt's up in front like he's supposed to be. I've learned from my mistake. Now you see that I'm much further back.
He has one shot.
I take cover from all the ults being launched. I see that the soldier's in the back, but then I get caught in the corner. There wasn't much I could have done about that. I just put myself in the corner. I need to not do that.
Just hold up. Back.
My ultimate is almost
So I let them know that my ultimate's almost ready.
The Tracer just hold up.
So now, you might wonder what I'm doing. So I'm on the point by myself, and you're thinking, aren't you supposed to group up? But the thing is it's under our control, 96%. I want to get it to 99 as best as I can. You know, if I get off this point and they take it, then we have to fill the whole circle with color before it starts counting to ours again. So it's in my best interest to last as long as I can until my team can get back.
Огонь по готовности.
So, having been outnumbered, I know my team is on the way. I know that they're very close behind me. And I see an opportunity. These are two of the slipperiest characters that the enemy team has, and Mercy is probably the most important target on their team. So, you know, these two high impact characters. So I grab them, and I'm taking a risk here because I'm assuming that my team is right behind me. And watch this. Soldier was right behind me. And it saved the point. We're on overtime now, 99%. So that was a really risky judgment call, but it paid off. But I think I'm going to die here. But we have Nano Visor? No, it's just Nano Soldier with a Rhine Shield, and that should be able to keep them off.
Round 3, 1.
Had I left that point, maybe we would have taken it. Maybe we wouldn't have later with my Grav. But taking that play and using that game sense won us the battle then and there. 0% for the enemy, wow.
Score 2-1.
Pharah reporting.
Now we have Pharah. She pairs up with my Grav really well too, as well as Ryan's Hammer down.
3, 2, 1.
Oh, but you know what? I make a small change here. So I'm wondering, I was gonna, usually I don't know, we were gonna go that way, but then I realized I need to be with my team. So I come down the middle here. Zarya is all by herself. Big misplay. She needs her team with her. If she has a Reinhardt, she needed him in front of her.
We got an Anna.
Yeah. I'm the one saying it.
So here, classic situation. The team doesn't really have very much hit scan for Pharah, I think. So they're telling Anna to hit the Pharah, but Anna is our main healer, and that's a bit too much of a responsibility for her to handle. Anna's got to heal too. I see Hanzo. I want to pick him off. I'm really low though. He's just shooting his rocket missiles. But the thing is now Diva's coming this way, so I'm gonna come up top, see if I can help
Mercy, one
Pharah.
hit. Get her.
That doesn't go well. Now, there was hesitation here.
We got an Anna. Get her.
See?
Get her.
Come up top.
Mercy, one hit.
Fire. I should have done it right there. But instead of shooting, I was left shifting. But what happened to my left shift? It's not ready yet. So I missed that opportune shot.
Get her.
So then I realized it's on cooldown. I should shoot instead. I fire. Rocket's incoming. It spreads. Does basically nothing. I hook the moment it's available, but she drops. And then, boom. I realize at this point, they're not going to deal with the Pharah. Anna can't do it alone. So I pick Soldier.
Mercy's lit, man.
I'll try to help with the Pharah.
We're all soldiers now.
Yeah, she's wrecked me.
Now, listen to this. So what's going on in my mind right now as we speak, I remember this very clearly. What I was struggling to think between staying as Roadhog or picking Soldier. And the reason why is because with Roadhog, I have the ability to insta-kill characters on the ground, such as Hanzo, such as Mercy, Symmetra, Zenyatta, whatever they have. And with that ability, I can quickly finish the ground fight, which allows my entire team to focus the Pharah. And then I realized, I don't know, so I'm thinking about that right now, but it's already too late. I'm already Soldier. So I'm gonna go try to shoot her down. My team is dead, but I have to try to keep this blue going. I drop my heals for self-sustain, but it's for knockouts. I managed to get a good like 6%. Pharah has her own, by the way. But my team is not waiting for me.
Dogs learned a few tricks.
They're trying to take high ground, which is smart, but they have a Pharah and a D.Va, which makes it a lot harder for us. It's too much of a funnel. I'm looking for the Pharah. I can't see her. So I start shooting the Mercy, and then, oops.
Get in there.
I'm not a young man anymore.
Hold on, whoa. Okay, here we go. We're being funneled. Terrible idea. Ryan charges through, which breaks it, which is an okay move. I can't find the Pharah. I see the Mercy. I'm going to shoot at her. Pharah shows up. This is too easy for Pharah. She's got the orb on her. She is just able to dump rockets on me. I'm trying to lock onto her. I decide to book her.
Alright, you need to take out their fair.
Yes, I'm well aware that we need to take out the Pharah.
My ultimate is almost ready.
D.Va's doing a good job of keeping us off of her.
Barrier active.
So now I'm going to initiate with Winston. Someone's decided to pick up Winston, which I thought, okay, awesome. You know, they have a lot of squishies. You know, I'm able to... Winston's really good for distracting the Pharah, killing the Pharah, just killing the Mercy, killing the Hanzo, distracting the D.Va, you know, these things.
Everyone, heal up.
D.Va ult, so I come in the hallway to avoid it. I go up top. I know Pharah's here, but she is just all over the place. Let's take a look here at what happened, keeping us off of her. D.Va forces us to move on to their, you know, we're fighting into them on their terms now. So I'm up top. I'm looking for that Pharah. She boops me. Corner of my screen. I snap to her. But she blows me one in my butt. I'm trying to shoot. I hear my gasp. I decide to book it. But then, as I'm retreating, I hear the break it down, so I re-engage. I heal. I'm having to 1v1 D.Va because she's focusing me. I have no choice. But then, I hear the Symmetra. I turn to her. But then, I hear the rocket. I try to shoot her down, but she's got shield gen on her, if you can see a little bit of blue there. I fire my rocket, but it's not enough. And Symmetra and both of the targets I was trying to focus have now ganged me.
You found their shield gen. Alright, can Lisa, can you get us then? Yeah.
I'm not a young man anymore.
Now, the reason why he says, Lucio, you should change to Zenyatta is because Discord would help take down that Pharah. But it's going to take more than Discord to bring that down.
They've got a shield generator here somewhere.
I've got you in my...
My ultimate is.
Find that shit then.
Now notice this. 99%. I should have told Mercy what I was doing here. But I was in so much of a rush with it being, 90-something%. So I decided to just do it.
I've got you in my...
I didn't see the turrets. I try shooting them. I get nanoed. Which is good on Anna's part. I managed to kill the Hanzo. But then I died. Dude, those sim turrets. I cry on the inside when I watch this. Because I don't know, it's just I didn't see it coming. And it's all in the heat of the moment. I have to act fast. But yeah, that was unfortunate. That was a waste of 2 of our biggest ults. And ultimately that loses us the team fight.
I've got you in my sight.
Fuck
Which then
Zen
loses
or
us
whatever
the
the fuck
round.
her name is lit. 1 health.
I found
No
the shield
rest for the weary.
generator. Heal up.
Fucking Sam is right.
Yeah, her fucking, she was 1 health, man.
So again, more turrets. Zarya barriers me, which allows me to...
Sorry, my healing drops down. Oh, I'm
but
just
yeah, it's too much.
No, stay on it. Oh, no.
Now, I'm sad to say that
There's 2.
me messing up my ult there with the nano is the reason we lost this round.
left. I had my ult, that was coming.
Score 2-2.
So I decide,
Roadhog time.
what am I gonna do here? So I see Zarya Roadhog, and I'm thinking, oh boy. Now let's look at what I do here.
Alright. Then yeah, soldier.
I will protect the
We're
innocent.
gonna want to counter their Pharah.
What am I doing here? So. I'm looking at this situation, and when I'm playing soldier on the ground, as well as, and this counts for McCree or Widowmaker, I've got the Discord on me from the Zenyatta, I've got Symmetra focusing me down, I've got turrets hitting me from every direction, and I've got Pharah above me shooting down on me with high ground, and I'm just getting overwhelmed. So I'm thinking, the only other way I could try to turn this match around is if I play Pharah, and if I can fight the Pharah on her ground. In the past, I've been very successful with Pharah duels, so I'm confident in my ability to do this.
Alright.
Not only
Then
would I
yeah,
be able
soldier.
to duel the enemy Pharah, but Pharah is also the counter to Symmetra. So I'm knocking out 2 birds with 1 stone if I can pull this off.
Protect the
We're
innocent.
gonna want to counter their Pharah.
Playing soldiers.
So, here we go.
I think
Waiting
maybe
for
a
my
soldier
target
instead
to
of a
reveal
Reaper.
herself. Boom.
Yeah, okay.
Oh, somebody
Direct
was
hit.
playing soldiers. Too late
Almost
now.
direct hit. Almost direct hit. But even then, let's look at what happened here. It all happened so fast.
Soldier instead of a Reaper.
So now he's telling our Reaper, hey, I think Pharah is a good idea on our team, but you should be soldier. So I found Pharah. I'm going to use this wall here to hit her if she can fly this way. It was close, but she goes the other way. I get Zarya barriered.
Yeah, okay.
She comes around the other way when I was expecting her to go left. Boom. Direct hit.
Oh, somebody was.
But notice I've been discorded now, and someone, aka Diva, is starting to shoot me. Now I'm under pressure here to kill her quickly before I get shot down.
What?
I fire. Barely misses her head. She's getting healed now, by the way.
Soldier, it's too late
I miss. She jukes left.
now.
And at this point, see what I did there? At the last second, I did my concussion blast to push myself away out of this battle. But having put myself against the wall to push off of it, she shot the wall and it killed me. So it was a double-edged sword move. There was no way out of it at that center.
Yeah, we need to really shoot her down.
I had a Discord on me. Oh no, she didn't shoot the wall. She hit me directly. Damn.
She's murdering us, guys. We have a Winston? Winston would be good.
Now what needed to happen there is Anna should have focused on healing me while I was dueling the Pharah. And she also should have put the Diva to sleep up top because she was shooting me. Yeah, that's what should have happened. But then after I died, the Pharah swooped onto the Anna. Now, you might think, why are you expecting the healer to pocket heal you? There's other people to heal too. But the thing is that Pharah's primary target is Anna. And what's between, like, I am the only thing between the Pharah killing her. So she needs to keep me alive. Once I died, the Anna died. Anna needed to know. Anna should have known that. Anna had every power. If she had pocketed me, I could have won that fight. I'm confident, or I could have escaped it. One of the two. But yeah.
Maybe. Bro, will you get soldier? We're good with him.
I switched already.
They have like a lag there.
76 reporting for duty.
Let's go in. I'm letting Zarya go in front of me. This is good for taking out their Mercy and Symmetra.
And their Zen and their on.
You should get off Anna and get on Mercy.
So I completely lost
We need
that
to take out
fight.
their Zenny.
At this
Just
point,
one
I'm
hit.
thinking,
Oh, no.
this isn't gonna work. I just need to focus. Their squishes.
Raptora systems
Oh, no.
online.
So now, I was about to change, but then I think to myself, that Zenyatta was all on his own. If I can ignore the Pharah and hit their healers, then we might have an even chance.
I'll heal.
Just one hit, man.
I don't see any healers, so I'm just focusing the Pharah. Now, I boot myself out of the fight, but the Symmetra chases me down, and I basically
Someone
get
else heal.
focused. Now I'm thinking, no, this isn't gonna work. I got you. Because
We take a Winston.
our Anna
Or
has
someone else heal.
decided to go Winston. I got you. And I'm very confident in my Anna skills, so I play Anna.
Never stop fighting for what you
I got like
believe in.
50 people shooting at me. I can't fucking
Yeah,
take out
everyone's
Pharah.
dying.
We probably don't need a.
Soldier's getting focused, so he can't take out Pharah.
They have a shield generator.
Let's just switch out the hogs since they have a diva. Mix in.
We don't have much time. We gotta do a push.
Roadhog time.
Alright, I'll try and jump back line from Tracer. Try and take out there.
I will keep you here.
The enemy has a shield generator.
Okay, I got their Mercy. I didn't even mean to, I was just healing myself.
Get on point, get on point.
I was gonna try to heal Roadhog, but then freaking Winston got in the way. Winston got the Hanzo.
You guys don't see the turrets or what?
Nope,
We
I
say
don't.
yellow.
I have
Let me see, how easy was it to see that turret?
You guys don't.
Winston got the Hanzo. You saw for just a split second when it was hitting Winston, but it was such a...
You guys don't see the turrets or what?
We say yellow.
I have your back.
Alright, Pharah's going around left side.
So no, I'm trying to think right now. It's a mind game in my head right now. I'm thinking either here on the right, I could be that regular Anna in the back, just like out of the fight healing people. But I know that's where the Pharah's gonna dive me at. So I'm thinking I should go around this way,
Group up. Group up here.
where I have a
She's
roof.
probably has her ult. Be ready.
But then now that they're all over there, I don't want to be grouped up.
Oh my lord, Wreck.
He got hit by a car
Why'd you
or
go
something.
out there?
He bit me into the trap.
I'm trying to save Soldier, but he alone can't do this. Missed a sleep dart there somehow. I guess I'm just panicking. I nano him. Now watch this. Watch this. This is bad. Barely miss. I don't know what I did there, but this is where it gets bad. Two squishies. Mercy and Zenyatta, all on their own. Diva's on the other side of this tower. They're all his for the picking. This is ultimate time for Nano. I do it. What should he do? He ults. Hanzo is right there. Zenyatta's right there. Mercy's all right there. Your lightning does so much damage with my Nano on you, and it auto-locks onto all these crappy little squishy characters. You could have killed all three of these guys in a matter of seconds. But instead, you ult, and you literally smack them away from you where you can't damage them, so then you have to keep jumping at them, and they don't die.
Toxic, man.
Watch. This would have been full by now. But no. Now, because he smacked them over to this, like, to the door over here, and he's pushing them away, and he's left his Anna behind. By the way, the Mercy escaped him because he ulted instead of lightninged. And now I am faced by myself with 3 enemies.
That's why we need a Mercy and not an Anna.
What? I missed a sleep dart. Shame on me. I decided to heal myself and anti-nade that Diva, but it's not to be. I knew I was dead.
Stay on it. Get on it. Get on it. Get on it. Coming.
By the way, we have a Mercy also.
Damn, I lived as long as I could on it.
That was a shot at me.
Get back in the fight.
They only have their tanks.
Get on it, everybody.
Okay, finally hit a sleep dart, guys.
Just a scratch. You'll be fine.
No, too late. I want to keep the Mercy alive, but at the same time, I'm getting focused by Pharah. We get res, dragons come in, people get hurt. I sleep the Diva.
You've got it.
Somebody woke her up.
Still there Pharah top?
Helden sterben nicht.
You're covered.
Put Diva to sleep.
Healing enough.
And we were playing really well, but then, yeah, both healers taken out. Nobody was focusing the Pharah. If that had been me up there, you would have seen hundreds of bullets and rockets flying my way, but there was not a single thing flying at this Pharah. Nothing.
Fuck, man. Somebody do something.
I've come back from worse.
I'm taking out Pharah and then Mercy goes to her.
We've all been there before. I've got Nano, and I see the Winston's there, and I'm thinking if I can Nano him and nade him, we have a chance.
Just try to
But
run
then he
around on
dies.
it.
So now all I can do is hold it for someone to take it. No. And it loses the whole game.
Play of the match.
Let's see what pro did.
Fire at will.
Oh, see? Really good play here. Really good play. Graviton, Nano. Got us that point. What could we have done to make this game better? So, I think we should have focused on winning the ground fight. So, I don't know. I think if we had ignored the Pharah, that would have been our best bet. Because trying to shoot her down is when once we started to try and shoot her down, that's when we started losing. When you're playing Winston and you get nanoed, don't activate your primal rage. that lost us that game, I think, there. Or that lost us the round. If not just the team fight. I actually hit your sleep darts, I guess. That's always good too. I don't know. I didn't see much ult pairing there. I didn't see any pulse bombs hit my grabs, but I didn't get many grabs in the first place. I don't know. It was just a mess. I think our tanks were struggling. Our DPS was struggling.
Yeah, we need to.
I noticed that this Pharah is constantly getting healed at all times, whether it's by a Zenyatta or by a Mercy. The D.Va is doing a really good job distracting our team and absorbing damage with her defense matrix. Roadhog on their team is getting hooks.
Really shoot her down.
I had a Discord. Zenyatta constantly had Discords on us.
I've got you in my sight.
Fuck Zen or whatever the fuck her name is lit. 100.
Let me see. Positioning, that was bad. Being funneled, not good.
It's ready.
Go through mid.
1 health.
Score 1.
Expecting your healer to focus DPS? No.
Group up here.
Pro.
Get off Ana and get on Mercy.
Get off Ana, get on Mercy. We have both. Ana is really good if you can protect her.
They have a shield generator. Roadhog.
Don't get baited and walk into the stupid cars on the map.
Get on point, get on point.
No one ever communicated with the healer saying, hey, come with me, or hey, I'm about to ult focus me, or pocket me. Nobody said, healer, take cover. Nobody, I don't feel like there was that communication there. DPS did not let each other know who to focus. Our main DPS should be targeting something, and then Tracer should help finish it off. I think Tracer was off doing her own thing. See this here? She's fighting D.Va. D.Va's not Tracer's primary target. But at the same time, I guess, yeah, Tracer should be over here dealing with these guys. Around the flanks.
But has her ult, be ready.
D.Va ult, we had no tanks on our team that could barrier us from that, I think. That was bad. Oh no, I guess... Oh, we have a Winston. No, Winston just didn't have his barrier. We got split there. Don't let them split you.
Tactical visor activated.
He popped his ult at the end of the fight. No, that's bad. I missed my sleep dart. That's bad.
Sterben nicht. Get here.
Don't freaking primal rage when I...
Fuck's sake,
I
man.
can't say that enough. That was dumb.
They only have their tanks. Still there Pharah top?
Helden sterben nicht. You're covered.
Oh crap, there it is.
Into the iris.
If we were gonna focus on killing Pharah, Tracer should have switched. Just something that would help kill Pharah. The whole team's got to commit to that task if we're gonna focus on
Fuck,
it.
man.
She's hard as
Somebody
hell
do
to bring
something.
down.
I've come back from
Get on it.
Yeah. Okay. So that's what I have to say on this episode. There was a lot of things wrong. There was also a lot of things good. Make sure your communication is good. I think we did not have enough communication. I didn't communicate enough myself. People weren't... I think everyone had different goals in the game. Everyone should have either focused Pharah or everyone should have focused the ground fight. One of the two. We kept splitting our focuses like that. Our DPS was not working together to take out key targets. Our ults were not being paired correctly. Ults were being used at the wrong times. Yeah. So these are all things to work on. In any case, thank you guys for watching. Check out my other channels, check out my other videos, and I hope you enjoy your day. Goodbye.